Alright, hello and welcome to Stationary Lunatic. Is it actually... Oh my god. The light! Can you see that? The rate is different from what I need. It's not about the color. What's going on? It's interesting that it's doing that. Okay, what do I do about that? Well, yeah. Today I just want to casually do something for myself and maybe talk while doing that. I don't really know. Just a quick pop in to keep the channel alive, you know. And so, as you know, I'm setting up this journal. If you've seen some of my newest videos, you know, and you also know that this is the spread that I liked the most. So I'm trying to recreate that for the last week of March as well. And will that be the last week of March? Yes, last week of March. Interesting. Because I think March had 6 weeks actually, not like it was long, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I'll put those last 2 days in April, yeah, like a different cycle, you know. Yeah, 4 weeks per month is what I usually do, so let's just do that. For this one I used a ruler for the outline and then did it freehand on the video. And for this one I didn't use a ruler at all, so this is all freehand. And so I'm just gonna do the lines now with the fine liner now, and really just get onto it. Should I? Sorry. That's good that I can adjust it and actually see what's going on. Yes. Right. Enough babbling, let's get down to work, because I really want to be done with that. Behind every weekly spread, I will have a spread for nutrition and workouts of the week. And I did one on a video, but I don't like it, so I want to do it differently. I don't know how yet, but it's gonna have way more space to write on than now. And yeah, so this is gonna be different. I hope to complete this within 50 minutes. That would be cool, but I don't know if I can. Let me add the light a little bit. Is that bad? No, not really. No. Maybe when the light is more intense, it stops being at a different rate than the camera and it stops making the zebra effect. Yeah, probably. But it also makes this very faint sound that you probably can't hear, but I can. And it also tires my eyes. So if I do it for more than 2 hours, my eyes become really tired. But that's not today's case. Today it will be fine. Gosh, I have always loved just sitting by myself, coloring stuff, drawing stuff, writing stuff. This is like number one thing that I use to stabilize my mood and just, yeah, analog all the way, baby. Really, that's what helps me the most. Okay, this is... never mind, that's fine. I'm not a perfectionist, so I'm actually fine with that. But you might not be, I don't know. Use a ruler then, you know. But when you use a ruler for bullet journaling, like, I mean, they put dots there for a reason, yes? And when you use a ruler, then your creation will look like you did it with a computer. So I think doing things with a free hand, I know it looks slightly worse at this stage, but at the final stage you will see that it actually looks better than with a ruler. I promise. I promise you that. So, yeah. Okay, let me just do it this way. Window by window. Right? Can you see my head on camera? I bet you can. But I'm trying not to be on camera with my head, but it's hard because I tend to lean over the paper very closely. That's always been my bad habit, to the point when my teachers thought that I was short-sighted, when actually my eyes are fine, but I'm just used to leaning over what I was doing really closely. I've always done that. So just try to, I mean, I can see the lines fine from here, right? I don't need to lean over it. It's just a habit that I have. It's fine to do it without that. Look, I can do it fine. Yep. Next. So I have a 6-week layout and then a layout for weather of the day. Here will be the drawing of the day. Here will be the word of the day. And for each task I have a categorization badge. That means how will you complete the task on the computer, by hand, on the mobile phone, by communicating with somebody, or by, you know, sitting by yourself at a table writing something, you know. So that's this window. It's gonna have a little icon inside for that. I don't know, mouse for communication, square for computer screen, you know, stuff like that. Very easy. And then importance of the task and points assigned to it, like XP points. I should draw. XP points assigned to the task, and then XP points assigned to task again, this time by urgency. So importance, badge, importance, urgency. Badge, importance, urgency. 10 tasks per day I can have, not more. I didn't give myself space for more because I don't want to write like long lists of things to do. That's gonna be a number one thing, because I really want to complete the task. The task that I write here, I really want to complete them. Yeah, so I don't want to copy undone tasks from one day to another, dragging it on for weeks like I usually do. So leaving a bit less space for that might help me be a little bit mindful about what I want to do on that day. And the rest I can put on another day, or into the monthly log, or the future log, or just, you know, my mobile calendar. Yeah, I use both mobile calendar and journal. And I would say that I use mobile calendar for events that pop up, like, you know, we agree on something with our band or with a friend or somebody. And then I write the final version of it into the notebook. So I will use the notebook every morning and every evening. And during the day, I use the phone. All right? And this, like, I want to be able to use the mobile calendar as well because it has reminders. The notebook doesn't have reminders. So that's a huge negative of the notebook. So I want to use both actually to have benefits of both, right? And you can use both if you know how. So the mobile is for more immediate stuff and reminders, and the notebook will be for more final stuff, long-term stuff, reflective stuff too. I will have monthly reflection spreads, which will look like a scrapbook with a bit of text. So I will have receipts there and tickets to events I went to, and I will try to have there as many photographs as I can. However, my printer, like, it can print photographs, but it runs out of ink very quickly, and the ink is expensive. So I'm not always willing to buy a new batch of ink. But right now, I think I have it. I think I have, or not? Did I? Maybe not anymore, actually. That sucks. No, I'm pretty sure I had that. So I will replace that in the printer as soon as I find it. Oh my god, it costs so much money and I just lose it. Yeah, typical Sandra. Never mind. It will pop up. These things always appear. Unless they like really get lost, like my 2 pairs of shorts that I just don't know where they went. Either somebody took them or I just don't know. They never showed up again. I don't know what happened to them. And they were nice, you know, metal style, like from EMP shop, which is a metal and gothic shop, and they were like really beautiful. I bought 1 pair again, and the second pair was out of stock. So I'm shortless. Shortsless. Oh god, pardon me for my English. It's not my mother language. And it's fine. Actually, I'm a linguist. You know, I studied linguistics. I'm a linguist. So I can do whatever I want with the language. You know, we shape the language. Like, the language serves us, right? We do not serve the language. So make up new words. Play with the language. I mean, it's yours to speak, right? So just do what works for you. And I teach English, in case you didn't know that. And people, when they're learning English, they are usually like, they say one word and they're like, did I say that correctly? And I don't know yet because I don't know what follows, you know, in the sentence. I don't know what they want to say. So I just tell them, well, it depends on what you want to say, you know? Like, it's not about what's correct, it's about what you want to express, yes? So that's how they need to think about the language. So, but yeah, unless, this is what will make you much better at learning the language. So, just understanding the fact that the language is here for you, not you for the language. Yeah. Of course, learning some basic rules of the language so that to not be misunderstood is quite vital. But, you know, do I use past simple here or do I use present perfect here? Depends on what you want to express. And do I use, like, why should I use past perfect simple and not past perfect continuous? And I say, you can use both, you know? If you want to express this, you use this, and if you want to express that, you use that. So, yeah. So I'm always like, both are correct, and it depends on you. what I like about languages. It's not illogical, it's not black and white. It's very ambiguous, very individual. Each person speaks the language differently. That's also very interesting. So I really like that about languages. There is no correct form of the language, you know? Yeah, there is a standardized form of the language. Yeah, that's true. But what you do with it in your life is up to you. So I really, really like this aspect. And I do like other code-based subjects. I even like mathematics. I even like that, but sorry, I want to get my phone because I need to know what time it is. Did I lose the phone? No, I didn't lose it. Okay. Oh, my husband's writing to me. Okay. I kicked the table again. Never mind. Okay, we've got a good time. What was I talking about? Yes, that I even liked mathematics. It was too difficult for me, but I still liked it. Same with programming. Like, it infuriated me. It was horrible, but I still did enjoy it despite the difficulty. Like, I never had a problem. Actually, yes, it can be discouraging if something's too difficult for you to do. Then, of course, you don't want to do it. But you can enjoy things. You can enjoy doing things, especially hobbies. This applies to especially hobbies. You can still do things and enjoy it, even though they are too difficult for you. Even though you are not good at them. Even though you don't have the brain for it. You know? So, with mathematics, I appreciated mathematics as the language of creating the world. And this can be seen even in bullet journaling, and especially when you're coloring a mandala. When you use mathematics to create a system for coloring a mandala, and I showed you this once in my crazy coloring mandala experience, it just makes the mandala pop. Like it just comes alive. It gives it that healing energy that you look for. Yes, but I'm not saying it's not possible without mathematics, but you need to have a very good taste for colors if you want to do that. But yeah, geometry, you know, symmetry, things like that. They just, yeah, they're the building blocks of this world, at least approximately. Everything in this world is approximate, you know, nothing is 100% precise here, which is very interesting. I knew somebody who told me about this interesting idea about this demiurge, you know, that I don't know how it was exactly, but he said that there is a world where things are geometrically correct, when there is perfect, you know, and it's governed by God, you know, but this is not the world. This is a world created by the demiurge, which would be like some kind of rip-off. Rip-off from the God, and that this world is a rip-off from that world. And I found that really intriguing, you know. I do like these theories and thinking about them critically, actually. I don't just accept a belief, I think about it, I question it, and I really like the process of that. And yeah, I don't really want to get into more details about this, but I really do enjoy these topics. especially like theorizing. Well, if this is true, isn't this true as well? You know, or if this is true, then how can this? You know, yeah. I really like asking these questions. So, yeah. Um, I'm leaning over the paper again. You can see my head. Ah. Maybe this will finally teach me not to lean over the paper so closely. This will be the weather of the day section. Some of it could actually be faster with a ruler. Just take a ruler and, you know. But that's okay. I want to create an authentic spread that will look like it was done by hand, not by a computer. And that's also, maybe this is not a demiurge world. Maybe if it was 100% symmetrical and geometrical, then it wouldn't be personal. It would be mechanical. There would be no personalization, no individualization, you know? So maybe it has to be imperfect if we want to enjoy things. Yeah. I actually do prefer imperfect things to perfect ones. I do that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Even things that might be ugly or off-putting to other people, I like them. Yeah, not everything, but just some, you know. Of course, it depends on what it is, but as long as it's not dangerous to me or like harmful and stuff, I'm fine with it. Yeah. So there was this person I knew. Talking about him again. I really shouldn't, but yeah, whatever. Nobody's gonna watch this video. And he had many imperfections and many weirdnesses, many weird things about him. And I really enjoyed that. Like, that was my favorite thing about this person. The imperfections, the weirdness, like all of it. Like, I dug that. I dug that. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't that much. Of course, it's hard when you're weird. You know, have it a little bit hard in this world. But yeah, like me as an onlooker, you know, as somebody else, I really liked that. Yeah. So when I see somebody like that existing, I'm like, we really do live in paradise. I'm sorry, I really like that, yeah. So yeah, the opinion that we live in paradise is not very popular because to most people this world isn't paradise. But I believe there are some hacks, some things you can do to make your life better. And you, to a certain extent, you are responsible, maybe not for what happens to you, but you are responsible for how you take it. Yeah. So accepting responsibility for these things is very hard, especially when the things aren't pleasant. But I think it's the only way to enjoy life, to, you know, get over things and stuff. I think it is the only way. Yeah. Not just, you know, forget about it and move on. No, I don't mean it like that. You need to feel things and process things. That's number one. And when you're ready, you have to take on the responsibility for how you feel and how you act, especially. Yeah. Yeah. Philosophizing while creating a weekly spread. I actually like that. I want to make more videos like this. Because, you know, most of the time I don't enjoy just sitting and talking. But when I'm doing something while talking, then it's fine for me. So even without a ruler, I like how this page is coming together. Without geometrical precision, you can see it very clearly that the windows are sometimes a bit bigger and sometimes a bit smaller, you know. If you mind that, you have to use a ruler. But if you use a ruler, it will take you much longer. So, yeah, you have to decide. What will you do? Have an imperfect page that but looks nice enough, at least to me. I don't know about you, but to me it looks nice enough. And set it up within an hour. Or have it perfect, do it with a ruler and take half a day to do it. Your choice. I did both in this month. So this is the half a day and this is the hour. Yeah, I should move on with it. Probably manage just the outlines today, not the colors, which sucks. I wanted to color. I'm a coloring maniac. I'm a megalomaniac and a color maniac. I'm not a minimalist. I tried to be a minimalist once, and it was so boring that I wanted to kill myself. Yeah, so there was this crazy side of me, you know, this heart-based personality. You say, why look boring when you can look interesting? Why have a boring room when it can be interesting? What are you doing? This smells like communism. So I stopped it. I was like, yeah, that's just not me. That is not me, man. No. So you have to try things to find out what works for you. So I'm glad for the minimalist era that I had, the decluttering era. But never again. It's okay. Yeah, this line. Okay. Don't lean over the paper. Don't lean over the paper. Oh god, it disappeared. Got it. Ha. Okay. Next. Okay. Looks good. Let's move on to the second page. This is my oopsie. I caught it. It's fine. I have good reflexes, especially for falling things. Okay. It's fine now. Nothing happened. What did I want to say? I don't know. Let's just move on. Based on how long the header is, I use either this short version of the pattern, or this longer version of the pattern, or this longest version of the pattern. I'll show you the longest version now. Actually, I forgot this mini line. I always say that I could be a surgeon, because my hands rarely shake. Unless I'm holding a tool improperly, like at a weird angle or something. I'm usually fine. There's a faint shake, but it's kind of stable. Okay. Stable enough to do bullet journaling, I think. Scalpel, please. I do have a scalpel somewhere. I don't know, precision knife it's called in bullet journaling terms. And like scrapbooking terms and bookbinding terms. One day I wanna make my own journal and fill that up. Like make my own dot grid paper, then tie it into my own journal, then make my own layout and then fill those layouts. Just do everything by myself. I would love that so much. But it would never be the Archer and Olive kind of aesthetics, because that one's really precise, but you know, it would be made by myself. And if the pages were easy to turn, I would be perfectly happy. And I would save a lot of money, which is quite tempting, because these journals are expensive, man. So doing things by yourself is not only rewarding, but it also saves you from going bankrupt, which is very desirable. Okay, next. That's the money section. This will be the summary section. Here will be a few lines. And this will be the habit tracker. Money tracker, in and out, money in, money out. And that's just some tiling for decoration. Okay, next. I will not create a line here, or maybe I will. Maybe I will this time. I want to try more variety of this spread, so why not? Essentially it will be the same, but the summary lines always change. One time it's on black paper, second time it's inside an envelope, then it's on a dark blue paper, and now it will just be lines on white paper, I don't know. This is crooked, never mind, that's okay. Artists like crooked things. Yeah, I've already explained. I don't want to get into this topic all over again. I just want to focus on the spread. And I won't do arrows, just the connecting lines. Ah, it's crooked. Bleh. It's funny. Okay. Can you see the whole journal? Yeah. Wait. Okay, good. I don't know. I didn't see the dots anymore, nor the line. I don't know what happened. And look, I can see anything. Okay. 1734. Good. Next. Gosh, I like the tiles. I want these bathroom tiles at home. I keep drawing them because I want them. It's funny actually. Oh, mom's calling. Jo, to je super, no, tak snad nám pomůže sůl. Jo, já vždycky. Mhm. Jo, normálně v Orlové v knihovně jako vždycky. Mhm. A to by šlo, my končíme v 6. A vlastně... Mhm, tak jo. Jako, šla bych, aha. Něco. Třeba ta pizza, no, někam si prostě sednout na něco dobrýho, to zní dobře. No, třeba. Tam je ale docela, no i když ve čtvrtek večer by to mohlo být v pohodě. Mhm. Jo, to je pravda, no. A i on si stěžuje, že to není dost. Počkej, to bylo včera, co jsem odcházela z baráku? Ne, v pondělí. Kdy bylo pondělí? Já už nevím. Předevčírem. Tak se na mě tak jako díval, jako že ty tady nepřenocuješ a co já tady sám, jako kam jdeš? Úplně nešťastný byl z toho. Mhm. Mhm. Jo. Aha, dobře. Aha. Jo, já tam učím do 1, takže já jsem v pohodě. Mhm. Dobrá. Já ti tež. Jo, všecko v pohodě. Jo, máme nějaké nové klienty a všichni jsou fajn. Takže paráda. Jo, učím, akorát tenhle týden jsem říkala, že jsem nemocná, takže jsme to radši posunuli. A já jsem ani neměla kdy ji tam dát, no, tenhle týden, takže... Aha. Fakt, na mě je úplně jak Milius. Ona je na mě úplně strašně hodná, prostě. Úplně jiný člověk mi přijde. No ta matka. Právě. Já jsem nikdy neměla žádný problém s ní. Okay. Jo, jo. Je. Dobře. Já se prostě ozvu, jak doučím zítra. Jo. V 6 to končí vždycky. A pak musím zavést babičku vlastně, že? A pak můžeme do té Sylvie třeba. No, jo. Jo. To je plán. Jo, právě že no, to je v knihovně, takže to je hned vedle. Jo. Bylo by to mnohem lepší určitě. Docela dost právě. Oni právě zjistili, že je to tam dobré, takže tam všichni chodí, no. 18, jo, klidně rovných, jo, to je jedno. Dobře, řeknu. Dobrá, madámku. Jo, všecko v pohodě, teď je u rodičů a já tady učím do večera, ale teď mám zrovna pauzu. Já mám úterky a středy zadupané většinou, no. Ty odpoledne, takže já učím tam, no. Teď mám volnou, ale jenom 1 hodinu, no. Nezdržuje, v pohodě, já si tady kreslím, já jsem úplně v pohodě. Jo, jo, jo. Dobrá. Měj se. Jasně. Pa. Sorry. Making a phone call in the middle of the video. Like some kind of busy businessman. I don't know why, but I just always when I'm making something, somebody calls me. But like, people don't call me that often. Like, it's really not often. But it's always when I'm recording something. But no, I just don't care. I just, you know, I don't really mind. And it's in Czech anyway, so you probably won't understand unless you're Czech, which of course you can be, but you know, we didn't talk about anything personal or anything like that, so we were just setting up a meeting time. We want to have a pizza tomorrow night and, you know, just talk together, have some girl time together, because we don't see each other as often as we would prefer, so yeah. Okay, next. I'll just color it like this, yeah. No awkward corners or anything. However, I'll probably only manage the dark brown. And then I'll do the rest of that on Friday. What time is it? Oh, 45! I have only 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So it's gonna take me 2 hours, not 1. That's fine. I like coloring, so I'm fine with that. I really don't care about how long this takes me. If I were busier, then I would mind, but if I were busier, I would be much more unhealthy because I am very sensitive to stress. And yep. I even had something on my brain one time which disappeared immediately after I stopped being stressed. So that was pretty. Just disappeared by itself. Doctors were sure, they were positive that it was cancer. Not cancer, a tumor. Yeah, non-lethal tumor. But it disappeared by itself. So yeah. Then I went on some MRI scans quarterly, like every 3 months. 4 times I went there and it never reappeared. So, but one time when I was stressed at work again, I felt this very similar sensation at the back of my head as before. But then I stopped the stress and it went back to normal by itself again. So that's my experience with how stress affects the body. It affects it a lot. Yeah. So anything more I want to add here in dark brown? I don't think so. No. Mm-mm. Can I manage one more color? Yes, of course. I'll pick the pelican one. The petrol blue. I love that color very much. So what am I gonna do with that? I forgot where it was. Ah, of course here. Krukit. box. Crooked square. Okay, and here it was on the edges, right? Yes. Here it was here. Just go. Just remember the situation from work when we were learning to work with a new interactive board, like interactive blackboard, you know, and there was this screen sharing feature of like sharing the screen with your phone, for example, and to demonstrate how it works, this instructor used my phone and I prayed to the gods, you know, that there won't appear anything, I don't know, embarrassing in front of the whole assembly. Oh God, that was so funny. It didn't, yeah, nothing embarrassing appeared there. But if it had, I don't know, I would just die laughing under the table. I don't know what I would do. Yeah. I've been in many embarrassing situations in my life. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, I remember singing for the first time in front of people. That was in the first grade. And all of them, all my classmates, started laughing at me. When I was at a dancing competition, the whole school laughed at me. And like at that moment it felt horrible, but now that I look back at it, whatever, man. Like, you know, just do what makes you happy. The worst has already happened to me, at least. So what do I need to be afraid of, right? Okay, now I really need to get going. Let's just finish the blue. The summary section. Actually, no, I really have to finish right now. Otherwise I'll be late. So I think I'm already a little late. But it's okay, this client is late too. Okay. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching, if you watched, if you didn't, whatever, and I'll see you in the next video, or not, whatever.